Stay away from train station.
Foxy's videos of the week. Funny thing about this is this will really help me out because the two videos that I was going to show, I know it's going to get into a long conversation, and I don't want to get into it because we're already into Sunday again. But I've had Tracy, you don't know this. I've had a very long emotional day, like coming from a funeral again. So I'm drained. I'm drained physically. I'm drained emotionally. So I'm tired.
I'm sorry I haven't made it easy for you, my brother, and that you've had to censor me and Tracy multiple times in today's.
Tracy, like, why you threw me under the bus?
Well, he has censored you a couple times.
That was a look.
I censored you once. That's not a couple of times.
The other times you told us stop talking.
And you did stop talking.
He did say if I stop talking though.
And you didn't.
So why
you
you
still censored him?
No, telling you don't do it is not the same as if you still do it. Anyway, I don't know if I showed this video or a version of this video before.
Okay.
In case you don't know, there is a certain sound in my generation, in Thea's generation, in Tracy's generation, and I don't know if it's in your generation, but if it is, I know the hell it ain't in Parker's generation. There's a certain sound that still make us cringe.
There is only one sound in this entire world that will forever separate the old generation from the new one. For when the new generation hears it, they'll have no idea what we're talking about. But when the old generation hears it, we cringe. For we know the struggle we had to endure, that the new generation will never have to. So here is the one sound that will forever separate our generations.
I already knew what it was gonna be. I was like, oh.
You couldn't be on the phone and use the internet at the same time. Oh. Dang, y'all old.
Or you had, or never mind. I'm not even gonna share that story. Yeah, okay.
Now you making everybody want to hear the story.
You don't want to hear the story.
I remember something, and nobody remembers this. Surprisingly, I'm surprised nobody remembers this. AOL had first of all, for the people who really don't understand how this worked, we actually had physical CDs.
Yep.
Yeah, discs that we had to put in our computer to get internet. AOL came up with a concept of putting music over the dial-up tone. So you didn't hear the dial-up tone, you hear
Who uses AOL anymore?
I have absolutely no idea.
Do they even exist
anymore? Are they still
exist? They still do exist.
Really? Wow.
I don't know anybody that uses it.
They got acquired by somebody. I don't remember who it was.
Probably Google.
No.
No, I think it was Yahoo.
Oh, okay.
But I could be wrong. I don't know.
I don't know what that sound is, but it's just cause I've heard it in an old movie or TV.
Yeah.
Oh,
baby mom. Yeah, that's all right. Parker's at that age where he's like, I think I've heard that song before. They play it in the grocery store, don't they? And that's like the song that was like hidden when we were teenagers.
Yeah.
Some of the songs we sing literally make no sense. I'm like, why did we sing that
Yeah. Our parents hated the song, thought it was so terrible, and now it's played in the grocery store.
But every generation
Yep.
does that.
Nothing
Like
new.
you have to remember that Frank Sinatra was
a mobster.
And he was a mobster, but Frank Sinatra allegedly he was a mobster. But Frank Sinatra was up there. You also got to remember that the people that was before him that was singing thought he was terrible for the generation.
People thought
so. Every generation, every legend had somebody who had a legend who hated their generation.
Elvis.
That's why conservatism is stupid. It doesn't hold up against the test of time. Never has, never will. Now, unchecked liberalism is a problem too. But
yeah, anyway.
Y'all, they got folks out here now trying to recreate Footloose for the 2020s.
It's a musical now.
Now I'm talking about like real life. You know, don't let the children dance and sing. It'll make them gay.
Was that Footloose?
Yes, that was the whole plot of Footloose. They didn't want dancing in the school. Not the gay part, but they didn't want dancing.
It wasn't the gay part, but it was about them just becoming just way too worldly and losing their whatever.
Plot twist. Oh.
Parker said he was probably singing "Fly to the Moon" while he was robbing somebody.
Allegedly.
And I don't even think he was a mobster. I just think
the
story was he had connections.
He had very strong mob ties.
Yeah, he had very strong connections.
He had friends, friends.
He had friends.
It's good to have friends.
Oh, I'm sorry, Anna. He had acquaintance.
Yeah.
Like Trump. Trump isn't in the mob, but he sure has some mob-like tendencies.